Okay, welcome back to SevTech. And last session we built our smeltery, but unfortunately we don't quite have all the ores we need. We actually need to go find some gold today and some iron to make this work, so we can make some really cool tools. Let's tip that out into there. And this is basically how we make glass. So we're going to make a dowsing rod, which should help us find some gold and iron. We have plenty of... we're near a river biome. So in traditional Minecraft, river biomes were filled with gold. I'm kind of hoping that that's going to hold true for this one. Otherwise, that's going to be awkward. Okay, so we have a dowsing rod. We'll detect unlocked ores in a 48 block straight line. Cool, right. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We've got all this is now unlocked because we've pushed along here. We got get some gold. We got to get some iron. We can make all this stuff here. That looks pretty cool. Oh, buckets. We need buckets. That's what we want. If that's all we get today is buckets, and some tools. So let's try and see if we can find some gold. Unfortunately, the ground is boring. So, it's not boring company. It's just generally boring. Okay, gold, here we come. And an ore hunting we will go. And I found this place right near my base. It's not too far away. It's got like 2 samples, and I found a whole bunch of other ones nearby. So I started digging down. Diggy. Dig down, and I found a whole heap of it. So that's awesome. A big supply, hopefully, to get us started. So let's get a few and figure out what this stuff is all about. Yes! Oh, I think it's just iron. Just iron? I mean, it is iron. Okay, so we've got some iron stuff. Let's get a little bit to get us started. We want to get into big tool manufacture, hopefully. I don't know if we can do that yet. I'm guessing we can. I'm thinking we can. I don't know if we can. All right, it's nearly there. We're smelting it all up. We're gonna make ourselves some iron. 1 block of iron. Nice. All right, we probably should get that out of there. See if we can get ooh, iron. We're starting to get quite a few metals, actually. Well, it feels like a lot now, but I'm pretty sure later on it will be hardly any because, well, once you start getting into tech, you start needing a lot of resources. Okay, cool. It's our first block of precious iron. Still too hot. Oh, I just noticed I can see a progress bar up the top. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, 95, 96, 100. We have a block of iron. I don't think we can just turn it into iron blonky blonks. I think I need to put it over here. And I wonder if I can just make iron tools, not engineer hammer, stone mallet. Hopefully that will... Does that work like that? No, it's different. Okay, I guess I have to make bars? I'm not really quite sure what to do with this. Okay, well, while I research that up, I also need to find some gold. Did I say we needed gold? Gold? Yes, I did say we needed some gold so we can make our molds. Look, gold sample. Woohoo! Yes, 1, 2, and 3. These weren't here before. They're new to age, whatever age we're in. And I also dug down because that means there's gold nearby. And I dug, and I finally found a use for my dowsing rod, because I have had pretty much no luck with this dowsing rod. And so I got down to about here, and there's gold. Yeah, look, gold. Nothing. Really hit and miss, but we should be able just to basically dig through here. It says there's 4 blocks somewhere this way. Somewhere within 40 something. Oh my, okay. Well, that's a little bit further than what I was planning to go. Really? Oh, there, yes, gold. I have made an advancement, the gold standard. So yeah, the gold standards refer to the monetary system in pretty much the 20th century. So each country basically issued notes or money based on how much gold they have. So each note could be covered by X amount of gold. So if you took in, say, a £1, you would get X amount of ounces of gold. And yeah, so that was like that for pretty much up till the beginning, from the introduction of paper or fiat currency, and that was the beginning of the 20th century. Mid to late 20th century, government stopped keeping enough gold and just basically said, well, here's money. We don't need to keep gold. Except for the US. They held out right to the end, and then basically their money dominated for ages. Kind of think, well, I bet you didn't know you were going to learn about currency today. Right, so we got some gold. Gold. So I think I've taken all the iron out because unfortunately gold will mix with iron, or at least it has in other packs, and make something really useless called angmelon or something like that. I don't know if it's still in here. Maybe they fixed it. It was such a pain in the proverbial, but I'm just emptying some of this out just in case we run into a problem with the gold. Right, okay, let's put it in there, get it smelty. I've at least got some materials, and we are going to make some stuff. Now, one of the things I thought we could make is a bucket. bucket. So we need a bucket mold. There we go. Stone bucket. Would not work as a bucket, but as good as one to cast. So let's get rid of him. Put that in there. Pull that out. Okay, right. We should have some gold. Nothing nefarious happened. Cool. And we have a bucket mold, and we can now we can make buckets. I want to put in some iron to make some buckets, but again, worried about the melonness. Wow, we got a block of gold. Okay, well, we've got a whole bunch of other stuff we can make too. So where is my Tinker's Construct manual? Basically, this is what I've been waiting to do. Make something awesome. Absolutely awesome. So hatchets, these basic tools are okay, but it's better if you can just rush the really good ones. These ones here, and make all this stuff here. Basically make all these molds, because basically Super Axe can chop down Super Tree that can make superness kind of deal. Okay, right. But I'm going to need some paper, and I'm going to need to make up some molds. How do we make the paper again? I've forgotten how to make the Minecraft paper. Because we did it a little while ago. It's not Minecraft paper. What is it? Stencil pad or something. Stencil. Alright guys, well, I'm making more patterns. I'm getting more patterns underway, and I've made myself a large pattern plate because I really want to make a lumber axe, which is going to help me make amazing smashy tools. The big ones. We're just going to go for the big ones. But I'm going to need all this stuff, at least I think I'm going to be able to try on this. So I took a bit of a risk. I need to upgrade this tool station to a tool forge. So I chucked in some iron, got my iron smelting, and because I need to make a actual tool forge. So let's take this one out. Yep, grab that. And it's coming together. It's coming together. It takes a little bit of time just to get this thing working, but once you've got it done, yep. Yes, you end up with some really just tools that make life better. Okay, right. Big axe. We're going to want those things there. So we want the big axe blade. Yes, we want a big axe blade. So where it becomes a bit of a pain. A big binding and a tough rod, which I think is that one. Okay, cool. All that can go into the... I think all that can go into this chest. Dish. and because that's a special pattern chest, and then that allows me to make basically casts for everything. Need to make all the casts. Oh my gosh, is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? Oh, please work. Please work. Okay. Right. Right, that's all the components. Okay. Gold, 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 molten gold. Got one ingot left there. Get all the bits in. Don't worry, this will all make sense in a crazy minute. Let's MDO. Oh, man, I end up with so much junk. Not enough gold. We'll put the block back in. Okay, that's all right. That's fine. Yep. I need to finish off all these bits and pieces. Okay, it's quite a big push just trying to get these, basically to get these super tools. But once you've got these tools, man, they make life so much simpler. Okay, get that one in. That should be the last mold we do. Oh, I didn't notice that before, but all the little smelty mold bits get all smushed up. Okay, right. Let's switch over to iron mode, and we shall make a bucket. I can has bucket. Yes, I can has bucket. It's an ancient meme, sir, but it works out. It checks out. I can have buckets. Yes, a real actual bucket. Amazing. Okay, let's try and make all these pieces. Man, I've got so much. I'm gonna have to get back into inventory management. Hopefully I can slap the iron ones together. Hopefully let me make iron pieces. So that one. What other? We've done binding. What do we need for the Mega Axe? Yes, we do need a plate. We need the big plate. Okay. This is the part that takes the time. So basically, if I do this right, this Mega Axe will be able to take down an entire tree in one go. If I do this wrong, then I'll have to cut and then go do a whole bunch more work. There's also a smashy hammer, which allows you to basically just dig out a 3x3 in one go. So hopefully we can get all this to work. One more, last one. This will let us know if it all works. Okay. All right, it's the last piece. Now these exotic tools come with a whole bunch of different add-ons and things you can do. You can make them go faster. You can make them go slower. Slower? Why would you want to do that? You can make them go faster, and you can give them fortune. You can give them all sorts of cool stuff. Right, I've got all my parts. I want to take that out. Okay. And what shall we call it? Clumsy. Oh, it's even got levels. My ox. There we go. Okay, my ox, and we have made this. And if this works the way I think it works, it is amazing. Amazing. Let's go test it out. Okay, right. A potato. You are not going to believe how awesome this is. All of the tree in one go. All of the tree in one go. Unlimited power. Unlimited power. Well, it's probably not unlimited. I mean, it's certainly pretty good. Yeah, how awesome is that? So that is just the axe. There's actually a couple of these tools that are basically, they just make life, oh my gosh, so much better. So much better. We'll just offer these trees to the Chaos God. Right, okay, cool. Oh, yes, that is awesome. Right, I'll make a smashy hammer and a diggy hole one. Hopefully I've got enough iron and just show you how all that works too. Ha! Okay, so I ran out halfway through making the shovel, but the shovel works pretty similar to the smashy tool as such. Now, I'm going to basically swap out all my tools for these, and I'll actually probably make them out of slightly different materials than just iron. Iron is more so for demonstration purposes, just to sort of give you an idea, well, to get it quickly done, and that as well. Each sort of type gives you different modifiers and speed and stuff like that. Iron seems to be magnetic, so if I make it out of different things, it'll give me different bonuses, and I can also enchant like stuff like that. But the cool thing about this is it basically does an entire chunk like that. A little bit of server lag. No, that one didn't seem to work that well. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. So that's a little weird that it didn't take out that entire chunk. It seems to be only doing one by one. But I mean, if I do the surrounding areas, it basically allows you to mine super, super awesomely fast. And I love it. I love how much quicker that is. But ooh, unfortunately, it looks like it only takes out one ore at a time. No, does it? Does it? I don't know. It seems a bit. It seems to take out. Seems a bit random. If I do that, it takes out all of them, as such. But if I do, maybe if I have to do a 3x3, there's some kind of weird lag going on. But look, I am so happy we've finally got some of these tools worked out, and so now's a good time to basically me to fiddle around with inventory. I can also make a whole bunch of weapons, which are probably going to be a lot better than what I've got already. I can also do a bit of landscaping, a bit of clearing, and make things, and maybe even put a roof on this place. Yeah. Alright folks, well, good progress for one day, great progress, really happy with how far I am progressing with this. I'm even more ecstatic that the gold doesn't mix with the iron. And make Angmelon, because that stuff is useless and I never figured out what it was for in other mod packs. But okay, that's it for me. If you liked this session, remember to leave a like, and if you want to see more of these, just subscribe, and I will eventually put out more of these. They do take a little bit of time. But goodbye from me, and go enjoy yourself a nice cup of tea and a biscuit.